That's Jason Bourne.
There it is, the line. So smart. That's so smart. That's him. Okay, man. No, freaking A.
yeah.
He's earned it.
Yeah. Thank you to Huel for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit. We're here to watch the Bourne Ultimatum, people. I am so excited to be here because these two have never seen this movie. I saw it one time in the theaters, and what I recall is an audience reaction to one fight scene. And I just want to see if that fight still holds up. That's like the main reason. Outside of that reaction, very little I recall about it. But this is the one I've been looking forward to the most to finally check out again. So
wow.
Let's check in with how we're all doing. Mr. Jon Maturan, how you feeling?
I'm excited. You just teased something. I'm looking forward to this now. So
Hope I didn't overhype a moment. I want to see if it still lives up to that reaction in the theater.
I'm down. I'm down. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's continue this journey with Matt Damon. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Aaron?
I'm feeling good, feeling well, feeling swell, ready to get into this shaky cam action. Wop, 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 wop. I'm hyped, been enjoying this movie, so let's chugga choo choo, get it along going. John,
Okay.
Greg, how you doing?
I'm good.
That's John, you're Greg.
Yeah, that's how it works here. I've been kind of obsessed with Matt Damon. I've been listening to all the podcast rounds that him and Ben Affleck have been doing, and then I ended up watching the movie Air like randomly over the weekend.
Air's great.
Yeah, I've just been really enjoying like Matt Damon a lot, so I'm excited to like journey back to this. All right, gang, let's check it out.
Hell yeah. Where's the Jason Bourne ride at Universal Studios?
It's just like a bumpy roller coaster.
You're just getting the shit beat out of you.
Back in Russia.
Interesting.
Oh, it's like seconds later.
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating. Or what was happening between that final scene.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, yay. I know that hurt.
It's fun watching these back to back. You can see like Matt Damon a little bit older.
Yeah. I'm like, did he get a haircut?
He also looks more built.
Yeah, that's true.
Medical marijuana.
Hey, we need to take a load off, bro.
Or it's a vet.
Oh, that's misleading.
Yeah, they did the best with the continuity. He does look a little more built.
Yeah. They're just throwing it right into
thicker.
this.
Yeah.
This is cool. It's making Supremacy in this one feel like a 1 and a 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, interesting.
Damon has blue eyes.
I'm packing a new memory.
Yeah.
Just now noticing this.
I'm just now noticing this, yeah. They're very blue.
Will you commit to this program?
Oh.
I can't.
Kieran Hines?
No, I think that's Brian Cox.
Hey, dude.
I could be wrong, huh?
Will you commit to this program?
Oh, you might be right. Never mind.
Oh, here we go.
Shoot. Oh, snap.
Не стреляй. Дай радио. Не убивай меня.
Fascinating.
You're not a killer, Bourne. Make a choice.
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah, he can speak different languages. Cool.
Nice.
Looks more crisp.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as like intense film grainy.
Oh.
That's what you are, Jason.
The recording of the end of the last movie?
You always will be. Go ahead, go on.
Oh.
That's Stick.
Scott Glenn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wouldn't want me to. It's the only reason you're alive.
Who is she?
Marie Kreutz, his girlfriend. She was killed in India. Director of Operations Ward Abbott arranged it.
Jeez.
Bourne comes back for revenge, tapes Abbott's confession, and Abbott commits suicide. Now Bourne's gunning for us. You couldn't make this stuff up.
But they did. It's a screenplay.
He's on the run. It's dangerous.
I think something else could be going on here.
What's he after?
The reason Bourne went to Moscow was to see the daughter of his first target.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he was retracing his steps. He's looking for something in his past. Maybe he hasn't found it yet, and we need to know what it is.
You can help him.
I think if he wanted to hurt us, he could have sent the tape to CNN.
Maybe you still will. My #1 rule is hope for the best, plan for the worst. As far as I'm concerned, Bourne is still a serious threat until proven otherwise. Let's keep looking.
Something like consistently similar about all these like male head CIA agent guys.
Mm-hmm.
Turin, Italy.
Italy.
Oh shit, that's
Yeah, I can't.
Patty Constantine from he's in the World's End and House of the Dragon.
Oh! Oh, totally. Wow.
Journalist?
This one's 3 years ago. Had half of Interpol after him. Turned up in Naples, Berlin, Moscow.
Whoa, there's actual wanted posters of him now.
Girl that he was on the run with, Marie Kreutz. She was found dead in a river halfway around the world. She'd been shot in the head.
Yeah.
What connects the dots?
Even though I just watched a recap, I do appreciate the movie's recap.
Turn off the tape recorder.
Turn off the tape recorder.
Off record.
Wow. That was beautiful. I want to go to Paris one day.
Same. Oh.
Oh my God.
Daniel Bruin!
Yeah.
There's so many people here who back then we probably had no idea who they were.
Ooh.
Hello, Zemo.
Justice will come soon enough.
Tell that to the dead.
Where's my sister?
Ah.
You gotta break the news, buddy.
Why'd you sit down?
Oh, dude.
Where's she?
This is heartbreaking. Jeez.
She's dead. She was killed. I'm sorry.
Last one ended with like confessing something up. Now it's starting off with something.
I know this is gonna end this way. It's always gonna end this way.
I didn't believe that.
Yeah, when she went on the run with him, I get that. Fearing for your sister's life.
And how did you die?
Oh, how?
Don't tell him that. Just lie.
She was shot.
Or not.
We were together in India. He came for me.
You killed her.
Yes.
And now what?
Good question.
Someone started all of this, and I'm gonna find them.
Damn. That is all.
Appreciate they're letting her death stay resonant.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He knows the whole story. Bourne's just the tip of the iceberg. Have you heard of Operation Blackbriar? I'm gonna get my head around this and type it up. I'll see you first thing.
Oh, I love like dangerous investigative journalism.
Yeah.
It's always so fun.
I have a hit on Echelon, Blackbriar. I repeat, Blackbriar.
It's cool, like it has that exciting part of like Bourne identity, but with the grit of supremacy.
For sure, yeah.
What you got? We intercepted a call in London. Keyword Blackbriar. Okay, send it to New York right away.
Yeah, like immediately locked in.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
This guy, what is his name? I don't know.
Yeah, dang.
Oh, I think it's like Michael something. I don't know. I think he's the voice of one of the people in Zootopia 2.
Track the phone. Registered to a London reporter named Simon Ross. Works at the Guardian newspaper. Survey team covering him at work and a sneak and peeks on their way to his apartment.
Well, who talked to him? How did he find out?
Nope. Different guy.
Cross-check on any known anomalies. We've come up with nothing, but I think if we follow Ross, we're going to be able
Right. Ross is easy. We want the source.
Dang, so kinetic. Jeez.
Yeah, it's the first one that just starts off on a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Operation Blackbriar. You have details. I'm gonna get my head around this and type it up. I'll see you first thing.
Is that all?
That's crystal.
I want rendition protocols and put the asset on standby just in case.
The asset.
This is a full priority situation.
Jimmy, give me Ross's profile on one.
Our target is a British national, Simon Ross. I want all his phones, his BlackBerry,
Blackberry.
travel patterns. I want to know what he's going to think before he does. Every dirty little secret he has. Oh, we want the name and real-time location of his source.
Is it going to turn into a protection mission? Ooh. Your name's out there.
Your alias is out there.
Yeah. That is nuts.
Jeez, wow.
Every part of him is getting exposed.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Like on a physical and an emotional level.
Yeah.
What?
God, he's so young.
I know.
Yeah.
Commit to this program.
I can't.
I do like that we're getting a chance to actually feel and then be with that loss, because I feel like there was enough time last movie to do so.
Good point. Oh.
Oh, first kiss to the last breath.
Yeah.
Damn. Ooh, that cut. Oof. I do love the punch-ins.
Subject is entering his office. Give me some eyeballs on the street.
Where's my picture, please?
Coming online.
Yeah, we have an office line. We're working on his cell.
So how do we know he's not spinning for someone?
There was more. He was scared. Blackbriar.
Sorry, call for you.
Who is it?
Won't give his name.
Ooh.
Huh.
He's on my line.
Thanks.
Paul Greengrass is British, so I feel like there's an authenticity here.
Why are we hearing this?
That's a hard line, Jimmy. Why don't we have it?
We have his line, sir, but he's not on it. He's using a different phone.
I've been reading your stories.
Oh, wow.
Who is this?
This is Jason Bourne. Waterloo Station, south entrance, 30 minutes. Come alone.
Pop, yeah.
Bravo. Okay, guys.
Where's he going?
Okay, he is on the move. Give me eyeballs on the street.
Oh, I love how astute the new guy is.
Subject exiting the building.
And watch your back.
He doesn't know he's been followed.
Yeah.
Mobile 1 should have it. Get Mobile 1 on it.
Hi, Waterloo Station, south entrance.
Give me eyes at Waterloo. Put everyone in play. Let's activate the asset.
Ooh, this is exciting.
Ooh, is this the asset?
Are we at the bridge yet?
Not yet, sir.
Mobile 3, tell him to stay back.
Sir, please maintain visual contact.
What an awesome surveillance shot.
Prepaid phone.
Smart.
Wow, his ability to just like know how to walk exactly past the camera, stay in pace. It's like everything's like a dance to him.
Wow, clocking it.
He doesn't even feel like he needs to wear anything to disguise himself.
Yeah.
So cool.
Smart man. You gotta be this smart if you're on the run.
Hello?
Oh, God.
Dang.
It's so smart. That's so smart.
I need that phone.
I want you to listen very carefully.
10 o'clock, to your left across the street, there's a silver Chrysler Voyager. There's a surveillance team inside. Directly across the street, there's a man on the second story static post he's watching.
Dang.
Now there's a bus stop 50 meters to your left. I want you to walk towards it.
Jimmy, I need that phone. I need it yesterday.
That's smart. Oh.
That's not his phone, sir.
What do you mean it's not his phone? Where the hell did he get another phone?
Rep Team B, we're in position.
All right, there's a man in a blue hooded sweatshirt. He's talking on a phone. Walk directly to him and stop.
Do not let him get out of sight.
All right, turn around.
Okay, who's the guy?
Oh, so smart! That's so smart! That's him. The second I saw him, I was like, wait, it looks like he saw it in a circle.
Walk directly to your left. There's an overpass. Go up the stairs. Stop at the newsstand. You'll get further instructions.
Okay.
God.
This guy's like, what's he talking so fucking close?
Rep Team B, intercept the contact and stay with Ross.
Intercept the contact.
Oh, that's so cool. Some random dude.
He's on the move.
Do not lose Ross.
It's the random guy. He does look sus. Oh, man.
Nice.
What the hell was that?
Ooh.
We've lost all communication with Mobile 1.
Sorry, Mobile 1.
He's already the coolest he's ever been.
I know.
Jason Bourne is such a tactician, man.
What was the last known position, please?
On the walkway heading towards the concourse, sir.
Surveillance nightmare. It's the busiest terminal in London.
Careful.
God, everyone's so suspicious.
I know.
Who's your source?
Ooh.
Damn.
What's going on? Why are these people after me?
Because you found something. You talked to someone inside Treadstone, someone who was there at the beginning.
You know I can't tell you that.
You have no idea what you're into here. These people will kill you if they have to.
Right.
Was it Blackbriar?
What's Blackbriar?
Treadstone upgrade. My source told me it all started with you.
Treadstone upgrade.
Upgraded. Damn.
He said that you were square one, the dirty little secret. He said he knows who you are.
On the move. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Answer your phone. Do exactly as I say. You need to move up to your right. First escalator on the right.
I wish I had a guardian born.
Tie
Damn.
your shoe. Tie your shoe right now. Tie your shoe. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So cleverly constructed.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta trust this stranger too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm going to walk by you. I want you to move along the far wall to your left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice.
Dexter. Oh, man.
All right, that line you're on is good. Stay on that line.
Oh, the bin man. I think he's one of them.
The garbage man? Negative.
Jesus, he's reaching for something.
Oh, come on.
God, the paranoia.
He's got
Don't do it,
Stay on
bro.
the line you're on.
Listen. Oh my God, you're ruining it. You're looking so
There he is.
suspect.
Here we go. Tell grab team A, go.
He's still talking with somebody.
Getting instructions. Jimmy, get me the conversation.
Damn it.
Okay, move through this crowd. Move through this crowd. Get under cover right now. Move through this crowd.
Makes perfect sense why he jumped to a conclusion, though.
Yeah, definitely.
There's someone on your tail. Get in the store. Proceed out the east exit. That's to your right as you come into the store.
Wow, he's approaching.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Mobile force down.
Mobile force down.
This guy's got help.
Bourne, the master of hiding in plain sight.
Get me a feed in there.
He's just like walking right past.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Oh my God. You're a machine, Jason Bourne.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Nice.
No, stay with them.
Oh. Damn. The whole thing about like being in a mall trying to hide from the government, it's like it's very much reminding me of Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That's Jason Bourne.
That's great.
Block all the exits. Give the asset a green light.
Oh.
Take them both out.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Stay there. I'm gonna get us out of here. You gotta do exactly what I say.
Yes.
This isn't some story in a newspaper. This is real.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
Sniper? Oh. Oh. What a crazy cover, too.
Kill the cameras. This whole team. So complicit. No
Yeah.
questions asked.
Wait, something's not right.
I can see the entrance from here. If I go now, I can make it.
Please.
You're gonna
be careful.
die, bro.
Yeah, something's not right.
Bourne?
Trust Bourne.
Just stay where you are.
Just trust him. Just trust him. You're gonna get
Someone's coming.
freaking killed.
I'm going for it.
You dumbass.
Oh.
Told you you're a freaking dumbass, bro.
He's highly paranoid. It's the first time his life's probably ever been in this danger. Makes a lot of sense.
Ooh.
Come on, you gotta get him.
None of the mistakes, though, were because of Jason.
Yeah.
All because of guys' fear.
I really love how the music adds to the intensity of this chase that's going on.
Ooh. Yeah, you staring at each other like,
oh, shit, that was my target.
That was intense. I need a breather.
That whole sequence of like guiding him through is one of the best sequences.
Definitely.
The entire like franchise we've seen so far.
That was awesome.
We have a situation.
I bet you do.
Oh, is the implication that he's not actually from Treadstone, but he was the start of this Blackbriar thing?
I thought Blackbriar was the upgrade, no?
Yeah, but I wonder if he's like the start of it.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Someone else actually killed Peter's uncle.
Oh, there's the dude.
The victim is a journalist based here in London with the Guardian newspaper, gunned down right in the middle of the Waterloo Station.
Oh, they're reckless, dude.
Over the years, there's uncovered a lot of unsavory stories about terror.
Yeah. Careful.
Did he just like torch this place?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was gonna like blow up or something.
So when the director called and it was suggested that we bring you on.
Suggested? You sure it was just a suggestion?
Funny how different things look depending on where you sit, right? Bourne, he's here, he's a threat, and we both want the same thing.
We both go about it in two very different ways.
The past is past, Pam.
Oh.
We were careless in Stockholm.
So what was Waterloo? Just careless again?
We had a leak, a serious national security situation.
And a reporter got killed.
Bourne saw us coming. Question is, what was he doing there?
No, the real question is how you managed to get into a firefight at a public train station.
Decisions made in real time are never perfect. Don't second guess an operation from an armchair.
That's crazy when you're dealing with people's lives.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Pamela Landy and her associate Tom Cronin. She's going to be quarterbacking the search effort.
What's Bourne's last fixed position?
London, 1200 Zulu.
Status.
Alive, mobile, and unknown.
Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? This is Jason Bourne. You are 9 hours behind the toughest
Full name basis.
Always.
Crazy how he's like not a bad guy, but everyone treats him like he's the worst human being.
Yeah.
every time.
Truly.
Just has so many secrets all stored in him,
Definitely.
and he's ready to expose.
We just hacked Ross's email account at The Guardian. Found round-trip ticket to Turin, Italy yesterday. 0800 arrival, 1205 departure.
We can be pretty certain that Bourne's not your source then. Ross's call to his editor where he said he just met the source took place just after his Turin flight landed. Bourne met Ross in Turin for breakfast, and then at noon the same day, Bourne calls Ross to demand a meet at Waterloo.
Maybe they were even on the same flight. Want everything you got.
He's like, I feel stupid.
Yeah.
The guy you're after is a CIA operative with clearance above top secret. He's committing treason by talking to Ross. You think while doing that, he's going to use a cell phone that he knows we can track? Look at all the people whose cell phones were switched off the entire period Ross was in Turin.
Damn. Wow.
Oh, she is clever.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Tom Brewster, Jack Brulin, and Neil Daniels.
Okay, now check everything in Ross's apartment against those names, or anything that indicates who Ross met.
Damn.
This is exhausting.
I know.
Right there, initials. Pull that up. Bring that up on main.
ND.
Neil Daniels. He's station chief in Madrid, isn't he?
Pam was a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Take Daniels into custody if he is there. Send them in heavy.
Daniels isn't really.
I'm worried about Bourne. If he is not the source, then he is after the source, the same as we are.
Good point. Smart.
ETA Team 2.
3 minutes to destination, sir.
Trigger a. Oh, interesting.
Young Brian Cox.
Your mission will save American lives.
It's
Really give yourself.
A bad guy.
I can't.
Again.
Jeez.
Oh, that's not young Brian Cox? Who is this guy?
No.
It's a totally
He's,
different guy.
Yeah, I feel like they just bring him back, the actor.
Oh,
Sir, they're out the front door.
Scott Adkins, famous actor, but also stunt guy.
I feel like if one of these were made today, Jon Bernthal would be one of the antagonists.
5 seconds.
Put it up live.
We're in.
Gun with a camera?
That's got to be Bourne.
I feel like a body cam would do the trick. But sure, why not?
Looks like he left in a hurry.
Track Daniels' passports.
That music, it's like a specter.
That was cool. Ah. He's using the fan?
Come on. Shoot first, ask questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn it, get it back up.
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Ooh, woof. Get the second team over there now.
Oh.
Hey, I was gonna say her.
What are you doing here?
I was posted here after Berlin.
Of course you were.
Where's Daniels? Where is he?
Interesting.
This poor girl.
I know.
Always gets into it.
Always it fucking. It's like shit.
It's like a third time. Gunpoint by Jason Bourne.
Hello?
Now I catch a break.
This is Nicky Parsons.
She was Treadstone. She was with us when we hunted Bourne in Berlin.
Nicky, I need to do an ID challenge. Code in Sparrow.
Don't say it.
Response Everest.
Ah, awesome.
Nicky, this is Noah Vosen. How long have you been on site?
I just walked in.
We have 2 officers on site. Are you in contact with them?
They're down, unconscious but alive.
She knows how Bourne operates.
Any sign of Neil Daniels?
No.
Nikki, this is Pam Landy.
Oh, hey, Pam.
We have reason to believe there's a connection between Neil Daniels and Jason Bourne.
I thought that case was closed.
No, some people are convinced he's still a threat.
Hold on, Nicky.
You're giving too much information.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to send him a message.
You don't think Bourne is a threat? He
God,
just took out
Pam.
2 more of us.
The only way this has a happy ending, Noah, is if we bring him in alive.
He wants revenge, Pam, and the only realistic way to end this is to eliminate the threat.
You too bloodthirsty.
Nicky, I need you to stay put and secure the premises. Backup will be arriving in approximately 1 hour. Do you copy?
Copy, sir.
That's some good backup. 1 hour.
How long do I have?
3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. You're smarter than me.
Yeah, that was a code.
I know where Daniels is.
Hola, estoy en calle Norte 334. Escucho tiros y tíos gritando. Parecen americanos.
Come on.
So cool.
Awesome sauce.
Where was Daniels headed?
8 o'clock this morning, he wired $100,000 to a bank account in Tangier.
That's 300 miles away. Where are you parked?
To the right, 20 meters near side of the street.
So much protecting.
They're coming.
Keep moving.
2 subjects seen exiting safe house.
Ah, there you go.
What the hell is this?
That's too smart for y'all.
Perfect.
Issue a standing kill order on Jason Bourne, effective immediately.
You gotta admire him, you know? You gotta admire Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Even if I was hunting him.
Border exits locked down.
Medical marijuana.
Anything green light.
What's going on? What's Operation Blackbriar? Do you want to tell me, or should I call Kramer?
For Christ's sake, Pam, we're in the middle of an operation.
Bullshit.
In the middle of a cover-up.
Mm-hmm.
Operation Blackbriar started as an NEAT surveillance program.
And what is it now?
It is now the umbrella program for all our black ops.
Wow.
Full envelope intrusion, rendition, experimental interrogation is all run out of this office. We are the sharp end of the stick now, Pam.
Lethal action?
If we have to.
Gee.
No more getting the bad guys caught on our sights than watching them escape while we wait for someone in Washington to issue the order. Oh, come on.
You're judge, jury, and executioner.
What's the connection to Daniels?
He ran all of our operations in Southern Europe and North Africa, so he has everything. Names, dates, who's cooperating with us abroad, every operation. You want that stuff in Bourne's hands out on the market to the highest bidder? I don't think so.
Oh, he has dirt on you.
Bourne's not after money. He's after Daniels for a reason.
Right.
Well, what does it matter what Bourne is after? When we find Daniels, and believe me, we'll find him. If you're right, we get Bourne, too.
Everyone's all about silencing Bourne.
Yeah.
You can kill Daniels, too.
Just like when he had the cafe with Marie.
Oh. It does look similar.
She
Will
does
you be
have-
my new love?
It does mirror that scene though, like crazy.
Even her hairstyle.
Yeah.
Did you come back?
For you, baby.
Why are you looking for Daniels?
Do you know who that is?
That's Daniels. I don't know who that is. Who is he?
He was there at the beginning.
Mm.
I remember meeting him the first day. Daniels brought me to him. Something happened to me, and I need to know what it was, or I'll never be free of this.
Daniels said the training was experimental. Behavior modification. They had to break down the agents before they became operational.
Wow, they keep it on him there.
He said you were the first one.
Why are you helping me?
Is there a history between you two?
It was difficult for me with you.
What?
Oh? You like his wife from his old life or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You really don't remember anything?
What?
Dude. What a twist.
What a twisteroonie.
I feel like there was like no hint to that in any of the other movies.
I don't remember if I said it or not in the last movie, but I was like, they keep having her come for a reason.
Mr. Wills, you're gonna want to look at this.
Please, like, educate in the comments if there was some like more overt hint.
He's in Tangier.
Noah Vosen. We have found Daniels.
They just tracked Daniel's passport to a hotel in Tangier. They're holding up a bank transfer made to keep him in place while they bring an asset up from Casablanca.
You're gonna take him out.
Where's Casablanca?
Arizona.
It's Pam Landy. She says it's urgent.
Tell her I'm unavailable.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
So, who was I?
Yeah.
Who was David Webb?
Yeah. Are you Mrs. Webb?
I don't know if they're like
married.
They gotta have some, but it's obvious
Yeah.
something happened.
There's some history, yeah.
Some entanglement, as Jada would say.
She's either his lover or his sister.
Whoa.
Put two together.
Oh, dude, I know this guy.
It's Drake.
I believe the history with this guy was he was I think he's done like stunts on the Bourne movies or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Or he's like a stuntman who got a role or something like that.
I'll tell you a fun fact about that guy.
Subject is now on foot and entering hotel.
I'll let you know if I'm interested.
All right, get an elevation and a floor plan, tic-tac-toe, locate the room. Do we have that room yet?
Yes.
Damn, it really does recontextualize a lot when you're like, I feel like I'd watch it very different now.
No, they found Daniels. They know where he is.
They'll get one of the operatives to terminate him.
Tell me you're gonna meet him.
If you stop Desh, they'll just get someone else.
No, we're not gonna stop him. We're gonna follow him. He'll take us right to Daniels.
Wow, what an
smart.
inverse.
Oh, damn.
Oh, what the? Cool.
Sir, the asset is deviating off course.
Let it play.
Asset unscheduled stop.
Nice.
Everyone just keeps skipping coffee and breakfast, you know?
Oh, wow. Look at that pickpocket. That was dope.
Sir, asset is on the move en route to subject.
Someone with active system knowledge penetrated our protocol. Trace is confirmed invalid. It came from a computer belonging to Nicky Parsons.
Ooh.
Where did the course deviation occur?
South to Rue de Belgique, stationary Place de France.
That's where Parsons is. When we're finished with Daniels, send the asset after her. Yes, sir.
Jeez.
I want to know what's going on.
I said not now.
This guy just wants to kill everyone.
I know.
All right. Bloodthirsty.
Disposable.
This is about Daniels, not Nicky.
She has betrayed us.
You don't know the circumstances, Noah.
She's in league with Jason Bourne, for Christ's
You
sake.
do not have the authority to kill her.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
She's one of us. You start down this path. Where does it end?
For real.
It ends when we've won.
Jesus.
That is the American way.
Whatever it takes, huh? Okay.
It's crazy. These conversations used to be in private.
Yeah.
Now they're just doing it in front of the whole team.
Yeah.
When we're finished with Daniels, send the asset after them.
Yes, sir. Okay, come on away. Stand by for your
My God. I saw that old ass photo of him. He doesn't look like that anymore.
Reject gang, I have been thinking an awful lot lately about what does health truly mean for me. I don't just mean aesthetically, because last year I made this whole big ordeal about like dropping 50 pounds because I just wanted to try to get those photos for the first time ever in my life. I did it. Then afterwards I was like, well, I kind of want to go back to eating whatever the heck I want, which has led to a lot of ups and downs in my journey. And now I'm at this point where, well, I'm realizing I kind of need sustainable energy and I am older now. So what is like ways to maintain being healthy without going all crazy about it? And so I've gotten back onto some healthy foods that I love to enjoy, because that's part of the key. And a big part of that has been Huel, baby. And I'm specifically wanted to shout out this flavor right here because we got a bunch of Huel products at the office. And the one that the team tends to gravitate towards, I'm talking many of the hosts, is specifically this delicious chocolate peanut butter flavor. Huel didn't ask me to specifically shout this out. I'm just doing it because it is truly an amazing addition. So incorporating something like Huel back into my routine along with something like this every day, the daily greens, has been a massive improvement on my life already at the beginning of this year. Like proper nutrition without crazy dieting is just so crucial, and Huel I feel like is a great ingredient for that. So with me here, I keep our variety pack. I often rotate between things like the Huel ready to drink and the Black Edition powder. This one truly is rich, filling, tasty chocolate peanut butter, man. It's just like my favorite. And I'm allergic to dairy. Thankfully, it is plant-based, created by registered nutritionists. It's affordable per serving, and it removes decision fatigue when my stress is already pretty high because I tend to operate like that by default. So if you want something consistent without overthinking it, you can check out Huel using the link and QR code on screen. You can use my code REJECTS for 15% off orders over $50. New customers only, minimum spend required. And yes, is this an ad? Absolutely. However, it is something I decided to go back to before they ever partner back up with us. So thank you, Huel, for being a part of my life in more ways than one.
He's like, I just picked up a phone from her. Oh, come on.
2 minutes, sir. 2 minutes.
Tell the bank to release the funds.
Jason has to know.
Yeah.
No?
Hello?
Monsieur Daniels, vos fonds sont disponibles.
He's on the move.
Careful, he knows, man. Careful, careful.
Guess Jason really doesn't feel like his character would have been able to.
Yeah.
Something seems a little off character to me about not being able to anticipate that this guy might have seen him.
No.
Oh, shit. Oh.
No! Tricked him!
Oh.
Tricked him!
Smart. Okay, this asset's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Y'all feel real good now, huh? Jason's forgotten everything now.
I know.
Jeez.
Get up, buddy. Come on.
The Bourne resurrection.
So frantic. Yeah. Oh, new bike.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah!
Look like a motocross bike. That's cool.
I don't even know you can do that. That's crazy.
Nice.
That's dope. Careful, watch your 6. Oh boy. There you go. There you go.
Smart.
Oh, amazing!
Nice.
Amazing!
Clocking the thing, yeah.
Amazing! Oh.
The breadcrumbs.
My God, this is so intense.
Was that hairspray?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There.
Hair real
Smart.
Damn.
That was dope.
Ouch!
Oh.
Ouch!
Ooh, I heard that. Something broke.
Oh, some Jackie Chan stuff right now, or what?
Some rooftop action.
I hope so.
Oh, clocking her.
She is discernible.
Damn, how do you pick from a crowd?
It's because he's Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
You can do anything.
My man.
Oh.
Are you gonna do the zipline thing? Oh, smart.
You're like, well, I don't know why he's doing that, but
How do you anticipate that too?
That's
Yeah.
hard. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, it's crazy because like he didn't save the last guy.
Yeah.
God, he's got such a patience about him.
Oh.
God damn it, Nicky. Not even like phased by them.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care about you guys. Oh.
You just gotta swing down there and kick him. Oh, Jesus, girl.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Cool. Some guy working out.
Gosh, every time we cut to this guy, the camera's just so steady.
Yeah.
It's like, well, he's so in control.
That's not the same guy who killed the reporter, though. Is it?
No,
yeah,
no.
different guy.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, that was cool.
Yeah, that was a cool
Two
shot.
windows away.
Yeah.
I feel like this chase inspired so many action movies.
Yes, definitely.
So many
Yeah.
action movies have like done it.
Oh, these drums, dude, so crazy.
Here we go.
Captures that intensity.
Oh,
nice!
What a shot. Let's go.
Let's get it. Ooh. Oh shoot, girl, you better hide somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Nice. He's gonna bite you. Okay.
Oh shit.
Nicky, get your ass somewhere. Ooh! Heard the speed on that. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That was sick. That was awesome. Damn! WWE!
The book.
Oh, in the foot. Yeah, choke him with the book. Choke him with the book. Oh,
Yeah, get learned, son.
Yeah.
Ooh, everything
Felt that.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Oh my God, the sound design is so crisp in this fight. Whoa! Let's go, Jason!
Ooh. Ooh.
Brutal.
Yo, make sure he's dead.
Ooh. Must be exhausted.
Yeah.
No one goes after my girlfriend or my sister.
Slash. I still don't know yet.
She's so turned on. That was the fight.
Hey, imagine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking awesome. From the chase to the fight, yeah.
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 That was earned.
That was awesome. You can see just how, like, this is like Sony movies have just aped this film, man.
Yeah.
Truly.
Like, it's really hitting me hard.
I want to be sure about this. Ask the station chief I'm about to confirm the deaths and do a sub rosa collection of the bodies. I want to tie this thing off completely. And keep an eye on Landy.
It's just so clever to, like, have the whole thing where the reporter died and it was killed by an asset. Now it's, like, redoing it.
Yeah.
But now it's, like, a redemption for it.
Totally.
So good.
Bourne and Nicky Parsons are dead.
You sure about that?
Our station chief from Rabat is confirming.
I can't afford to have this come back to me.
Don't worry, you're protected.
Just remember why we put Landy there. If Blackbriar goes south, we'll roll it up, hang it around her neck, and start over.
Damn.
Whack.
America.
So they're trying to burn Landy too?
She's too smart.
Yeah.
She knows too much. Jason Bourne's gonna go crashing through that window, saving her too.
And the three of them will be on the run together.
I can see the faces. Everyone I ever killed.
Damn.
That sucks.
The Winter Jason.
I mean, Winter Soldier definitely borrowed from this franchise.
Oh, 100%.
Marie used to try to help me remember the names.
I think the comic came out after these, at least one of the two of these movies, so it makes sense. Oh, shoot, the guy from the first one.
I've tried to apologize for what I've done, for what I am. None of it makes it any better. They're gonna come for you again. You're gonna have to run now.
It's like protecting and pushing her away. It's like, yeah, that's what she has to do.
Traumatized from what happened to Marie.
He's the dad in Big Fish.
I have not seen that movie in a very, very long time. I don't remember anything
Something
about it.
Kinney? Am I wrong about that?
He's also in Aaron Brockovich, and he's in Ocean's 12. She knows the drill, too.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like that look.
We should go.
Her whole life. Now she's on her own.
No wonder you hired Julia Stiles for the first one, if they had the plan.
We're just letting the audience know that we have subtitles on for this movie.
Station chief of Rabat was called. They found a body.
Bourne?
Desh.
Em, you need to see this. A passport for Gilberto Di Piendo just cleared immigration. It's an early Treadstone identity registered to Jason Bourne. But he never used it, and it never went to the grid. Bourne's alive.
You gotta get to him.
They don't know?
Well, if they knew, Vosen wouldn't be in his office right now. Maybe Bourne wants us to know, just like Naples. Maybe he's communicating.
That's smart.
Maybe he's trying to communicate with you.
Then we should communicate back. I think I know what Bourne's looking for.
And trustworthy maternal figure, I guess.
Eternal, yeah.
Ah, nice, nice. There we go.
Call her. Do the call.
Oh. That's a gnarly freaking zoom.
Looks like the end of the last movie.
Yeah.
Bourne?
Is this the end of the last movie?
I think this is what's happening between.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank you for the tape.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is awesome.
I guess I owe you an apology.
Is that official?
No, off the record. You know how it is.
Tracing this.
50 seconds to trace.
Goodbye.
Wait.
Oh, wow.
Oh, trippy.
David Webb. That's your real
This is crazy.
That is so trippy.
Born 4:50.
Oh, wow.
Oh, giving it clues?
Oh,
That's
that
cool.
is nuts.
Something is very wrong here.
Born.
Get some rest, man. You look tired.
He's looking right at her.
Oh,
What a trip!
I wonder if someone's done like a super edit of those two together.
What a cool way to do this. Oh, that is awesome.
If I show myself, you'll find me.
Jason Bourne is alive and is at large in New York City, and we believe within 1,000 yards of this building. I want an immediate 12-block lockdown of the area.
That's so clever. What the heck?
I mean, so it did take place like seconds after he was in Moscow. So yeah, this is just filling in the gap between those two scenes.
Yeah.
That's nutty.
Anybody not on Landy goes directly to Tudor City.
The other asset? Yeah, the sniper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to deal with this guy.
Okay, folks, here we go. Box 200 meters.
Any sign of Bourne?
Negative. No sign of target.
No Vosen.
This is Jason Bourne.
How did you get this number?
You didn't actually think I was coming to Tudor City, did you?
No, I guess not. But if it's me you want to talk to, perhaps we can arrange a meet.
Where are you now?
I'm sitting in my office.
I doubt that.
Because he's at his office?
If you were in your office right now, we'd be having this conversation.
Face to face.
Yeah. So good.
That is hilarious.
The panic on his face.
That is so funny.
I love it. He's so freaking smart.
Code 10 aboard. I want everyone back in the vehicles as a code 10 aboard.
Let's move. Come on.
I like how everybody left the office.
I know.
Wills, check my office.
If I were Jason Bourne, I probably would have taken the stuff and then made that call.
He's got everything.
Yeah, but he probably weaponizes them going after him, though, in a way, though. Like, to buy him his escape route.
I want him found.
You guys check the bathroom?
So is his real name Jason Bourne? Because David Webb isn't as cool.
Yeah, David Webb is like not a thing at all.
He's headed east in the Port Authority.
All agents have shoot-on-sight authorization.
Damn it, Jason. You just had to rub it in that guy's face.
I know.
Another car chase.
In New York?
Wow.
Oh, what the frick?
Jesus.
Sir, he drove off the roof.
He's on foot. He's running.
He's fucking going. They're fucking unscathed, man.
No, freaking
yeah. These are.
Yeah.
Police, free! Put your hands in the air!
Oh my.
Asset. Wow, the cacophony of this.
He stole a cop car.
There we go.
I drive it off this level.
Pull some Fast and Furious shit.
He's a superhuman now.
Take a look at this, sir. Landy told Bourne that his birthday was 4/15/71.
He's a Virgo.
Everything stops. Listen up.
That's why he's so analytical.
Yeah.
Plugging his variables of longitude and latitude, you get Cameroon.
What date did she give him?
4/15/71.
I don't believe it. SRD is at 415 East 71st Street.
She just gave him the training facility.
Jeez.
Felt that. Oh my gosh.
Ow.
Ooh,
Wow.
woof. He's grinding. Oh my God. They actually did that. That's insane.
That's a crazy action sequence. Damn.
Holy shit.
What a stunt.
Just like Carl Urban.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he grabbed his seatbelt.
Yeah.
You need to keep your ass set.
So he's fine.
PSA.
Nah, you have my
PSA.
permission to die.
It is mirroring Bourne supremacy. Choose not to kill. Choose.
You don't have to do it, Jason.
He didn't kill me.
Hello.
Albert, it's Vosen. Bourne knows everything. He's on his way to you right now. Just get the hell out of there.
No, I'm gonna stay.
I like this guy's voice.
I'll keep him in play till you get there.
And he'll never see me coming. I remember when I lost my mind. Oh, she there.
I guess his Vosen is on his way already.
Why'd you do it?
Because this isn't what I signed up for. What they did to you, this isn't us.
All of it.
Everything you need is in there.
David.
Oh, it is actually his name.
It'll be better if we do this together.
No, this is where it started for me. This is where it ends.
Ultimatum makes the title make sense.
All right, lock this building down. Set a secure perimeter of 1 block.
Hello, this is Pamela Landy. I have to send a classified document.
Oh, she's faxing it in.
This one here. Where is this?
First floor.
I'll take Landy on my own.
Oh, it's too late.
Too late.
What have you done?
You better get yourself a good lawyer.
Yeah, she's untouchable at that point. Yeah.
We're finished with you. You will no longer be David Webb.
Mm.
You may not even remember who he was. Hello, Jason. I believe you've been having some problems. Put the gun down. I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to talk.
I spent 3 years running, trying to find out who I am. It was always you. Why did you pick me?
We didn't pick you. You picked us.
Yeah. That's tough.
Even after you were warned.
How clear was the warning?
Captain Webb.
Did you let him read the fine print? Captain Webb. Oh.
Wow, so military background, that makes sense.
Came in here, just handed me these.
Logan.
You said you wanted to serve.
Wow.
Your missions will save American lives.
American dogma.
I was killing for you, for them.
You knew exactly what it meant for you. You will no longer be David Webb.
I'll be whoever you need me to be, sir.
Damn.
Perfect soldier.
You chose right here to become Jason Bourne.
But did another manipulation that it was for the greater good of your country.
It's come on now. You have to decide.
Who is he?
We've been through that.
What did he do?
It doesn't matter.
Just obey.
You came to us. You volunteered. Save American lives. You're not a liar, are you?
What an asshole.
Too weak to see this through? This is it. Let go of David Webb. Really give yourself to this program.
It's like a cult.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
You're no longer David Webb. From now on, you'll be known as Jason Bourne.
Literally turned him into a killer. Like an actual killer.
Yeah.
Not even really a soldier, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember now?
It wasn't the program that blocked your memories. It was trauma.
I remember everything. I'm no longer Jason Bourne.
So now you're gonna kill me.
No, that's what Jason Bourne would do.
No. You don't deserve the star they'd give you on the wall at Langley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first one takes that approach of like the sheen of being a weapon, and this, and the next two are like, nope, it's cold-blooded murder.
Why didn't you take the shot?
Do you even know why you're supposed to kill me? Look at us. Look at what they make you give.
We're weapons.
Changes trajectory.
Come on, change it up. Oh, wow.
Back to the water like the first movie.
Yeah, man.
Good morning, Senators. The file indicate that Ezra Kramer authorized
The president convened an emergency scandal over an alleged government assassination program. Two agency officials have already been arrested. Dr. Albert Hirsch, the alleged mastermind of the Blackbriar program. CIA Deputy Director Noah Vosen. While mystery surrounds the fate of David Webb, also known as Jason Bourne, the source behind the exposure of the Blackbriar program.
Surprised his hair didn't look like that in the flashback.
After a 3-day search, Webb's body has yet to be found.
Music.
Yeah.
3 days. Christ resurrected.
Jason is born again.
There you go.
How you like me now?
It does sound like that. Gilroy, yeah.
That was fun. Hell yeah. Great
Very
time.
fun.
Great time. Great time. No alcohol required. Spectacular. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Jeremy John shit. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just can't catch Jason Bourne.
Nope. Never
Can't do it. You
Never
never
will.
do it. We have watched the Bourne Ultimatum.
Yeah.
That was a fun time at the theaters. Sure, we did have one. And Prepper, thanks for writing down these highlights. Thanks to all who've been joining our Patreon with this, too. The full interaction watch along, resync with their own copy. We have watched all these off of Prime Video. Hail Bezos! Secondly, those who've been getting RR Apparel, rejectnationshop.com. You know who you are. You know you're part of the special family here, becoming righteous rejects. Wow, what an adventure.
Absolutely.
Dude, Aaron, you know what I recall? How much you hated the last movie.
Despised
You
it.
remember that? You
To my
remember that,
core.
John?
I remember.
Remember how much of an asshole he was? Taking the
Just insulted
fun out
every
of it?
scene, every person in the
He
room.
was like, I can't watch anything because it's too handheld.
I avidly booed. I got nauseous. I got sick.
Left halfway through the video.
I did. I was done. I had the headphones on the
We
ground.
had to AI you in.
Yeah, respectfully.
Yeah. Did you like this one more than the last?
I did, yeah. I liked it a lot more. I thought the last one was good, but I didn't love it. But I would have to go this one, the first one, the second one.
What would you put? Do you have an instinct on this one, on the rating?
No, I definitely would be 3, 2, 1. I liked.
Oh, in
this.
that order. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I prefer not to upset the audience with my opinion.
You put us in a corner.
I like all of them equally.
Now we're gonna get crap on. Oh my god.
No, I think like ultimately in terms of like entertainment enjoyment, I would go 3, 1, 2. Yeah, I would actually go that way. I love Supremacy, and I wasn't sure which one I preferred. I was like, yeah, one's more of like a film, the second one. And there's some stuff I definitely prefer about Supremacy over Identity, but I think in terms of just like entertainment enjoyment, yeah, 3, 1, 2 for sure.
Yeah,
that was like I think like 10 years ago, I might have been like, yeah, choose my favorite because it's so fucking dark. Now I'm a different guy now, you know. But yeah, did you have a favorite sequence in this movie?
Oh, dude, that freaking fight scene.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say what it is.
The freaking towel. That was so sick.
I did not remember the. I don't remember like the detail. I remember he flips. I didn't remember the towel or anything else that happens. I didn't remember the book. Yeah,
Oh,
that was so cool.
Yeah, learn me some book foo. That was crazy.
Book foo. That's hilarious. Oh, good. I'm glad that scene lived up to the hype, man.
Nice. There you go.
But yeah, I mean, why would you put this as your favorite?
I feel like it just did a great job of tying the trilogy together. Plus, I feel like the that character stuff, even though it's not super character intensive, but the stuff that was there for him and like getting to the root of it, and then you had that sequence of redemption where he let the reporter die, but he saved Julia Stiles' character. All that stuff was great. Plus, I've never seen in a movie them do like an in-between / prequel, like so much narrative happened between that one scene in the third act and the final scene of the third act, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the twist of the fact that this has all been happening. Like, I would love to see a supercut of those movies interwoven into one narrative, because that was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a really great time. It was endlessly exciting from the first scene, like from the jump. It was immediately impactful.
Yeah, especially to mess with that when this whole thing is like dealing with memory and fragmented time. Than to mess with time from like taking the ending of the last one, then you pick up from where you think the last one ended from the Russia scene. Because I forgot that was the actual ending of the Supremacy, and yeah, so to like to mix it up like that was really cool. That was surprisingly like awesome twist.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. What about yourself?
No, I agree. I got to echo the same sentiments, because it was clever with the writing of how, again, the Supremacy's ending happened to be in this movie. Action sequence were crazy. It was so kinetic from beginning to end, and like even the lower like moments had more weight because it was so intense the entire movie. So the highs were highs and the lows were lows in a positive way. The shaky cam actually didn't bother me.
Yeah, I feel like it actually added to the visceral nature of the fights, where I feel like normally people just do it because it's the thing to do. Like, oh, Paul Greengrass did it, so we're just going to shake it up to show how freaking violent it is.
Yeah.
But I feel like the way that they utilized it was in tandem with the action to make the hits more impactful. When he would throw somebody, or when he would kick somebody, or when he would jump through a window, all of it made it a lot more visceral, which I really appreciated.
I think it was way more specific this time around. Where
intentional.
Like, he knew when to like. We need to make this clear what you can see here.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it was really showing in the chase to like get to Julia Stiles, as the one asset was going to Julia Stiles and he was hunting for, and he was like going on the rooftop to her.
Right.
And they would like slow down the camera when you were with the asset, and it wasn't going all crazy handheld. Even in that fight scene with like let's slow down on the hand grip, and so we can see the flip through. Let's go above in the bathroom so we can see the action of the towel, as opposed to like, what the fuck's happening here? You know, like, you could actually see what was going on. The whole sequence with the journalist was so impressive.
Definitely, yeah.
I love that Jason not at one point, like anytime the whole thing went wrong because of the guy reacting out of fear,
not trusting him.
Yeah, but it also like humanly made sense why this guy would be freaking out. It's the first time this guy's probably ever being hunted.
Yes,
definitely,
yeah.
And but it was so clever the entire time. And as a bookend too, I was surprised by how much of it does trilogy it up.
Yeah.
You know? Wow. That was a super impressive film. I do agree. Like they do manage to like characterize it, and I think the reveal of him choosing it and the way the manipulation went down had lent itself to a little bit more like American soldier commentary than usual.
Sure,
I think with this franchise. So I feel like the franchise has kind of had some of its backdrop commentary, but that one was a little bit more pointed.
Yes.
And we do kind of, I call it the American dogma, and that's certainly what it felt like in that moment. Like, you're not going to let down your country,
right?
Are you? You know, and it is like a form of brainwashing in a way. And for a guy who
super manipulative,
for a guy who like literally forgets his whole memory, and he's like, you see, like, oh, but he was already brainwashed from from a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it's tragic.
Let me ask you guys, the stuff with Julia Stiles when she's like, you don't remember, do you feel like that was meant to imply there's something with them? Or do you feel like there was, it was, but do you feel like they intentionally left it vague? Or do you think that they'll pay it off in like another movie or something?
I don't remember the fourth one at all.
Yeah.
I have like no clue what I don't know that one.
Yeah, because I expected them to keep going, like to eventually go back to it to fill in the gap there, but they never actually did.
Yeah, they never mentioned like specifics, which is, I mean, I guess left for interpretation, or ultimately just like it wasn't very important in a good way, right? Like we don't have to invest so much time into it. There is some history, right?
Yeah, it didn't add to the larger scale of the narrative, but I just felt like it was a very interesting little tidbit.
Yes,
like,
I agree.
Okay, this is something we've been with the whole time, but we're finally getting to explore the truth or whatever their connection was. We still don't know who David Webb was before he joined Treadstone, which is something I'm still very curious about. What led him to being there in the first place?
We know he's Captain Webb.
Yeah.
To the extent.
Exactly, the extent of it.
I mean, it seems like he was just a good soldier guy, right?
Right.
Yeah, but something would have to bring you to the point of not willing to erase your memory so you can just be anything.
Well, I don't think he erased his memory. It was a identity erasure.
Yeah, that's what I
meant.
more so what I meant.
Yeah. I feel like it weirdly added to the scenes, knowing like what did happen between them without like laying it out.
Yeah,
because because the first movies has that, you know, action hero romance thing going on, and they have great chemistry. She's great in the movie, Marie, and like I love how this franchise allows her death to be a thing that casts a pall over the last, instead of her just getting like fridged in the last one, and then they're like, yeah, all right, now let's just have a cool action movie. Like it even carries over here.
Doesn't matter.
And then they do some mirroring to the first one. You see how he's making decisions with, I have to just let you go. We can't be on the run together moving forward. Like it is not safe for you. You'll probably die. So even him having to make that solo choice for her. but it makes those scenes when they're together a little bit more interesting.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
knowing like, oh shit, there's like something here between them.
Right.
He doesn't know, but she knows, and she's had to like just kind of bury that. And that is something I like really didn't recall at all, and it doesn't even like slightly jog a memory for me. So when we were watching the last two, it didn't even like dawn on me. So I was like trying to go back and go, was there any hints at all in the last two, other than because especially in that first movie, like there's like nothing there.
Yeah,
right?
she seems like a pencil pusher at that point, not really very important at all.
I mean, I'll take it. I liked it for the movie.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
But in terms of like watching a trilogy and going and being really aware of that, like, will it actually make sense? I genuinely don't know. But yeah, I think this one has the best action of the three.
I agree. Yeah.
No.
Are you guys accepting of Jason Bourne being completely impenetrable?
Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
He grows more superhuman by this. This is the last one. Even though he gets in a crazy car crash, he's still like limping his way out. Oh my god! This time he's like, just keep moving, just keep running, just keep running.
I got like a scratch, and I'm still gonna go.
Drive this car off the roof, and then I'm gonna get in another crazy car crash. Just keep running, just keep running.
All I have to do is grab the seatbelt, and I'm fine.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah, I bought it. It didn't take away from the narrative for me. It's actually kind of funny and entertaining. The fact that he is literally God.
It would work. It works in this one, but I don't think it would work in the vibe of the second one.
Fair.
Right.
The second one is like so much more like nitty gritty, and even the color palette of the second one is so muted and dark.
I agree.
And this one has the the handheldness of Greengrass, but it's also very like much more colorful and brighter. It pops a lot more.
Yeah.
It doesn't have as dark of a vibe throughout. It has more of like it feels bigger. Like you could feel like the Universal Studios budget behind this going like, we're making an entertaining blockbuster now.
Right.
We're not doing like the personal dark character of an action thriller.
It mended 1, 2 perfectly and made 3, and then story wise, but also like the visual and the scale of it all. And then now that I've seen the movie, I don't know if you've like, I finally know the like, I guess not importance, but like the people championing Jason Bourne, not having seen these movies. There's those cool nerd conversations. Who would win in a fight, John Wick versus Jason Bourne? And I was like, I haven't seen the Jason Bourne movies, so I don't know if I can answer that. Now that I've seen them, I'm like, damn, I don't know. Like, who can survive those fights? Because there are other people in that category.
I think John Wick.
I would still give it.
Yeah, Wick, right? Still.
Man literally has gun food. Like,
No, sure.
John Wick has survived even crazier falls.
Yeah. But it's not as dismissive anymore. I'm like, oh, I thought Jason Bourne. Like, I don't know about that, but definitely that makes sense.
have you seen the Accountant movies with?
I
Ben
haven't.
Affleck?
Yeah, with Affleck.
Oh,
yeah. I haven't seen those
I
movies.
feel like
so.
maybe those two would be more like comparable as far as like their skill level.
Bourne and then the Accountant.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have really been on this press tour together, and they've been really vocal about how they're working together so much more now, and they want to. That's why they did Air together. They're producing more together. They just did The Rip, which I thought was really entertaining.
I think they did also that one Ridley Scott movie together.
Oh yeah, The Last Duel. They did that together. I haven't seen that one.
Same.
That's right.
So yeah, they're working together more, and there does seem like if there was, I would see this crossing over more with the Accountant than I would with John Wick. Yeah,
makes sense.
But we'll find out. Anyway, we got a few questions here. Let's get it going. Maturan, why don't you read the first one for us?
All right. Beast Games contestant number 5. Thank you for your support. Now that you've seen the main 3 movies of the Bourne franchise, do you guys think this was a satisfying conclusion, or do you guys think there is still room left on the table for them to have the reason to make the next movie, Jason Bourne? Won't count Legacy since it's a prequel, sequel, reboot.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know that. I knew Legacy was not Matt Damon, but
I think so. I think there is still room because even though he was on trial, they didn't specifically say what happened to Scott Glenn's character. So I feel like if they were to do, since they do have a 4th one, I imagine he would be like the Brian Cox character of what he was to 2. because he was very much more like behind the scenes in the shadows rather than having direct involvement with what was happening with the chase of getting Jason in this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think in terms of like a trilogy, it's a satisfying conclusion. I think it does its job.
Yes,
but I definitely don't see. I definitely see how you could do like another one.
Mm-hmm.
I, honest to God, have no clue what what Jason Bourne is about. I know there's like. I have like a second of a visual in my head from one specific action scene. But outside of that, I'm like, I don't actually know like why there's another one. I don't even remember like Julia Stiles, if she's in it or not.
Okay.
And I haven't seen any of Bourne Legacy. But
okay.
You don't learn too much about his backstory. And it seems like what's up?
Oh no, I was looking because I know it's based off of a book. It's a book series, and I was like, how many Jason Bourne books?
I
are
don't
there?
think they actually like. It's not like the Reacher show. I don't think they like a directly
adaptation.
Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna say there's over 20 Jason Bourne books.
Whoa! I'm pretty confident they kind of just do their own. I imagine Bourne Identity's like the one they adapted, and after that, they're like, let's just do what we want to do.
Right.
Like it just doesn't feel like other because there's kind of a formula with these movies, right?
Definitely.
You know, like new CIA guys comes in and we got to hunt them in the boardroom. Someone halfway through send the asset in. Jason Bourne turns on a faucet, remembers something from the faucet. Now he's on a mission. You know?
Whatever these memories are triggering.
Yeah, like the guy just goes off on his own. Like, what do you do after that? You
Right.
know, like how? And I'm pretty sure there's like a lot of years between Ultimatum and the
fourth one,
or
the fifth one, technically.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I remember the reception not being super high on that one.
Same.
Oh, interesting.
I remembered the trailer. I don't remember a good reception. But yeah, I guess it would have been cool to revisit. This does tie in the three movies well, but I don't mind it just because it is an entertaining kind of character to watch and to be like, how is he 10 steps forward? And that's entertaining. That's fun. So
yeah, I'll go. Padraig. I was like, this is a hard name to pronounce. I'll take the fall here. Padraig Ellert? I think that's how you say your name.
Thank you for your support.
Does the hinted romance between Jason and Nicky in the Bourne Ultimatum change how you interpret their... Oh, yeah. When it's like pointing the gun. Yeah. Oh, my God. No, I'm your sister/girlfriend. Don't hurt me. Your mom's going to be mad. And the Bourne supremacy... where Nicky was broken to tears. It's like we obviously know that it was boyfriend, girlfriend, at least romance. But the amount of people are going to take us seriously. Where Nicky was broken to tears and Jason holds a gun to her head, threatening to kill her. Yeah, that is fucking terrifying. But it does also make sense why she's like a little bit more willing to help.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
absolutely.
does they make that make more sense.
Of course.
And especially in Bourne Supremacy.
No, totally. Yeah, she has a soft spot for him, even though he has her freaking gut point.
Yeah. Oh, it would be interesting to rewatch that one scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it recontextualizes.
I guess both from Bourne or both Bourne movies prior to this one.
Yeah, I remember us just making jokes like, it must be because he's like attractive and lost or something. He does feel he had like a boyish quality in the first movie.
Totally.
And then now he's just like he's like jacked in this one. Like you can see it like in his entire composition.
Yes.
Like his face is thicker.
Yes.
You know, his neck is thicker. Like every part of him is just built now.
Right.
And I wonder if he just got buff for this one because not that fucking buff in the last one.
No.
Yeah. I'm like, was he making something else around this time where he was buff for it? Because
good question.
He was super buff.
Muscle and age, yeah.
But it does. We talked a lot about it. It does recontextualize a lot of it, and I imagine if she. I think she is in the fourth one. If she is in the fourth one, they might. I don't know. Maybe they paid
I hope
off.
they paid off.
Yeah.
They set it up. We were all like, what the fuck? Yeah. This is crazy. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Go for it, Aaron.
All right. Irene Orlando. I hope I said
Ariano?
Ariano,
Ariano, I think.
We love you. Hi, Greg, Aaron, and John. John, welcome to the team.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate your insights so far. Also, Phillips represent. Aaron, I love you too, and I consider you Philem at heart. I appreciate
by
you.
association. Hell yeah.
By association. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love that you're doing the Bourne movies. What have been your favorite Bourne locales? Like what spaces?
Where we've traveled
Location wise.
I haven't traveled. Oh, New York City. That's the only one I've been to out of any place on this list.
I like what country were they in? They were speaking Arabic, right?
Or Morocco? Or
where they were?
Tangier, Morocco? The fight scene, are you talking about?
Yeah, where they was like going through the rooftops.
I remember.
It was unique for the Bourne movie.
Paris is also really cool. I really like the architecture there.
I like the Russian chase scene. In Russia, the car chase a lot. That was really sweet
nice.
to me.
From the first one?
Second one.
Oh, that's right.
I think the first one was somewhere else in Europe. I don't know. I actually don't know which one I would say. He spanned the globe. That's what you do when you're hunting Jason Bourne.
Yeah, Morocco was probably my favorite because, again, you tease that fight well, and still I was surprised. So I like that fight scene and the rooftop chase beforehand. That was dope. But also, like, the very first movie, at the very end, it's not an action sequence, but when he meets Marie, it's somewhere in Greece, and that's just beautiful. But cool way to end it because it's like this romantic town. Yeah.
New York City, man.
Yep. New York City and Paris, baby.
You gonna take this last one, Mr. Maturan?
Jay Russian, thank you. Question: which do you prefer, Daniel Craig Bond or Matt Damon Bourne movies? There.
Well, I'd have to say Matt Damon Bourne movies because I have not seen the Daniel Craig
that's
movies.
right. That's right.
I've seen maybe one, which was Skyfall years ago, like almost 15 years ago, and I don't remember anything about it. So yeah, Bourne by default.
It's good to know. It's good to know, everyone.
Go ahead. I know my answer. I don't know my answer, but like I kind of do. But like I need to talk it out.
I've only seen those Craig movies once, but they were rather. It's kind of up and down. And Quantum of Solace, I remember just being like, well, they're just ripping off the Bourne movies. Like the entire way it was shot. There's like one fight scene in that movie that like, oh, you just like watch the Bourne movies.
Yeah.
Just completely like did that. But that was also a movie that was a product of the writer's strike.
That's right. That's right.
But then we got Skyfall from that. Well, I mean, there's like 5 of those movies. I don't know. I think the Bourne movies are more consistent. At least, I mean, we're doing 3 compared to 5, but I think the Bourne movies are more consistent. Although I want to revisit Casino Royale because I remember that being like the Bond movie to define Bond movies. So maybe that one might just take the cake of them all. I'm not sure, but I think as a franchise so far, a trilogy compared to. Was that quadrilogy? Is that 5?
Quad. No. Yeah. Ooh, quad is 4.
Pen
Saga. Saga.
Sure.
Yeah,
Saga. There you go. That splits the difference.
Yeah, I'd probably give it to the Bourne movies.
I have to say, I would go with the Daniel Craig Bond movies.
Oh, wow.
Mainly because I've seen Casino Royale countless times, and I love that movie. Okay. Unfortunately, Quantum of Solace and Spectre aren't the greatest movies, but Skyfall is so good. Like,
I remember that being really good.
Sam Mendes, he does also direct Spectre, but Sam Mendes is one of my favorite directors, and like knocks it out of the park after Quantum of Solace. And then No Time to Die, the last one, Daniel Craig. I just don't like the ending. Otherwise, it's still a very good movie. And there's like this, I mean, it's a James Bond movie, so there's little more of heightened animated type of like wit to it. Bourne is serious, which kind of does, I'd prefer more serious movies. But like if you watch Casino Royale when you do, it's just this fun James Bond movie. It's there's a lot more fun to be had. Action sequence wise, Matt Damon's like turn in action is better in my opinion, but again, overall experience, I would have to lean towards Daniel Craig's Bond movies for sure.
I remember the final Craig movie having like a really good one or up a staircase. Is that all right?
I
I don't know if it's like a staircase or something. I remember there's like a Wonder sequence that was like really impressive, and like a car chase scene that was really impressive.
Maybe with Ana de Armas's character who shows up in like.
Oh yeah, I forgot she's in that.
Yeah. Maybe that the Wonder happens there. I'm not.
I'd like to. I mean, I haven't seen most of the Bond movies, so I'd like to just kind of marathon them all.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be freaking dope.
Watch him with Aaron as he complains about how there's like no depth.
Oh, why are they so old looking?
Why is he a sexist in these?
That's an argument. Oh, you can't.
And I'll be here being like, it's a different time. Let him hit her.
Why is this movie called Octopus?
Where's the feminism in Octopus?
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for the Bourne movies. Had a great time. And maybe we'll consider watching. Yeah, I mean, fuck, we've come this far. I just haven't been like the greatest in Return on the. Who knows? I don't know. I kind of just want to watch them. Yeah, it's like fuck it. I've never seen the Bourne Legacy. Do people even like that? I'm not going to look up what it got on Rotten Tomatoes. I feel like that might mess with my viewing experience. But I can't imagine. It was. I think the biggest mistake is you called it Bourne.
Yeah, right. But that's how you get people in the seats.
Yeah, but Jason Bourne's not in it.
So they call it the Bourne Legacy because it's the legacy of his franchise.
That's so stupid. No, like off the bat, I just gotta say that's a stupid call. Like,
dumb choice.
Like, why would you? Then you're gonna be like, why would I want to watch this? If it's not Matt Damon in this movie.
Well, they had a Treadstone spinoff, and I imagine most people didn't care or know because Bourne's not in it or his name's not in it.
I know, but they should have just tried to. That's the same. Like with the. I mean, I liked quite a bit the fucking ballerina movie.
Oh yeah, right. John Wick.
But spinoff. Then people show for John Wick and not the world, you know. But I do think Ballerina was a pretty sweet movie. So maybe Bourne Legacy is maybe Bourne Legacy. I just never hear people talk about it. It's like
the conversation.
Maybe it's one of those movies that's actually better than people give credit for. So
right.
I'd like to find out why Jeremy Renner doesn't have any franchise. So we'll see you guys.